All right, here we go. Hey everyone, my name is James and I go by the name of JLunarmy from my YouTube channel and in the Discord servers. And I am from Malaysia. Just note that I'm not Aaron Decizer. I'm not really good at articulating words or explaining my comments in a really good way. So the reason I decided to make this video is just to let some things in my mind out of my chest and share some of my opinions at the current situation and some recent and actually get a chance to actually interact with some of you. And I'm actually recording this just using my computer mic, so apologies if the audio is not clear or there's some background noises that kind of annoys you. So bear with me about that. I'm still living by myself in my campus apartment and I don't have any audio equipment with me. So voice reveal. Anyone who guesses my age will get a resub. Nah, just kidding. Okay, so enough all those bullshit. I'm just gonna make a self introduction here, and I promise you it will not take too long and it will not bore you out too much. I'm still studying in my university and I'm currently in my final year, which means jackload of assignments, projects, and the subjects are much more harder. I know I've been reciting this a lot in my video descriptions, but my bad for the inconsistent uploads because I'm really having a rough semester right now. A lot is getting into me, and I'm pretty stressed out most of the moments. I have to set my priorities right. Yeah, I will still upload videos like monthly Monstercat rankings, and I'm definitely going to make a ranking video on Monstercat Instinct Volume Two, which I believe is going to be released by maybe next week, I suppose. So don't worry about that. I still love making ranking videos. It's a great hobby, and it's something I can really do to release all my stress in my studies. Okay, let's get into how did I ended up inside the Monster Cat community. Okay, bear with me. I might go be a little bit of kiss ass right now, as I like to shout out to Red Hawk and Famkey. These two channels are the main reason I decided to meddle with the community and actually start a ranking channel of my own. I remember just not sleeping at 3 a.m. alone in the darkness in my room, just binge watching. I hope I pronounced Bing right or binge, I don't know. Binge watching video after video from Red Hawk and Famkey, just all the ranking videos. I'm so into them. After that, I'm just so into it. So I just, hey, you know what? I just want to go and make a ranking channel on my own and share some of my own opinions with the community. And after I joined it, I'm so blessed that I actually get to know uh, the others as well. So I had very few conflicts, but as a whole, I'm so happy to get to know all of you. It actually makes my daily life much more interesting, and I have another group of people that I can actually share some of my own opinions of music with. I'm very happy to be in this community. Okay, now this time let's talk a little bit about electronic dance music or EDM, shall we? I really got into EDM during the period of around in 2014 and 2015. Before that, I was actually listening to a lot of mainstream pop and even some K-pop. Please don't hate me for that. But then I actually discovered Monstercat and EDM as a whole when I start listening to some gaming montage videos. I'm sorry, and they really like to use EDM songs that either has a badass drop or just having an amazing atmosphere. After that, I basically just ditched mainstream pop and tried to get into EDM. So in the end, it was one of the best decisions I've made for my leisure life. I have no huge knowledge about EDM genres, how to make EDM music, how to mix, how to mash up, all those stuff. But I just love the songs, even the mixes and mashup as well. And I don't think I need to know too much about EDM to enjoying them. I actually was thinking of making a Monster Cat genre mega ranking where I rank every single popular EDM genres in Monster Cat. But I still have a lot on my mind that concerns me, like did I miss out any genres? What if I get song genre wrong? What if I completely misconceptualize a genre, etc., etc. That video may or may not come out depending on how confident I am with those opinions. Okay, so pardon with the whole thunder outside. It's actually raining outside. So okay, okay. So just noting that I'm still learning about the basics. For now, I'm just focusing on enjoying listening to them and just giving some of my own opinions about how do I like the song, why do I don't like the song, and my favorite genre is actually chill out, by the way. Whether it's liquid dubstep, UK garage, ambient breaks, all the and etc. So yeah, all right. Now a little bit about EDM songs outside Monstercat. So I want to apologize in advance because I do not know a majority of the EDM songs outside Monstercat. I did check out some. I know some definitely, and I'm probably the only one who isn't that eager to discover EDM songs outside Monstercat. But I do check out some like Armada, thanks to Star Alley, Bitbird, 99 Lives, and etc. Spinning Records. Yeah, some of those I did listen to a little bit of those songs, but some of them are really nice. But I'm just a huge Monstercat fanboy, and I sometimes don't really care to really listen to songs outside of Monstercat. I will try to listen to some once I really commit into discovering a whole EDM songs as a whole. Yeah, so that's why. So my apologies for that. If you're wondering why I don't post much ranking videos outside Monstercat, that kind of explains why. The only one that I've actually done is actually the Voodoo EP from Memtrix. So yeah, I might do a little bit of Monstercat ranking, but it has a pretty low chance of me deciding to do it. So again, I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's jump right into a topic that has been concerning me quite a while recently, and I believe most of you right now also know about it, and it's that the current state of ranking channels and the Monstercat community as a whole. Okay, so about being a ranking channel content creator, I will put two little quotation marks for the phrase content creator because I fully admit that making ranking videos is probably the most unoriginal Monstercat related YouTube thing and that the community can do. It's a really low effort concept and I fully understand that. Just know that I will not stop making ranking videos until I actually get a job and such, and I don't have the time to do it. Yes, it is. I admit it is unoriginal, but I will still continue making them because I love sharing my opinions on music through the medium of videos, and I love hearing others' opinions as well. So we can pretty much say ranking channels are. I don't like to say dying, but it's definitely deteriorating as we know many people has decided to stop making Monstercat related videos, Monstercat ranking videos. Two of the biggest ones we know, Red Hawk and Famkey. Um, Try not to get a little bit too emotional here, but I've already missed them already. Not just both of them. Most of the other parts of the community as well. I miss tuning into all of Red Hawk's opinions. I miss looking at Famke's stupid thumbnails and his wacky opinions as well. I'm missing a lot right now, and I know that is something very unlikely to get back. So I'm not begging you guys to come back or not. I fully respect all of your decisions to leave the community. I know the community has been quite toxic lately, people not respecting each other and such. Okay, so there are still some amazing people out there that's still grinding on the ranking videos, also keeping in touch with me in my own ranking videos as well. You guys know who you are, and I really appreciate you, and I really thank you for that. Okay, so enough of all those emotional bullshit. I'm also not trying to draw any conclusion about the current state of ranking channels and everything. I'm just stating how I feel right now being a part of this community. Okay, so the next thing I would like to bring up is the drama. To be honest, I am completely in the dark of what happened to everyone, what happened to Matter, what happened to peak professionalism, why so many people leaving the community. Well, I have no I have no knowledge about what happened. Like how did the drama start? What happened during the drama? Well, I have got some explanations, and I partly understand them, but I'm still really in the dark here about how is there such a drama that is so impactful, so hurtful, that it causes everyone to just break up and just leave the community. And for that, I actually blame myself for not being very active in the Discord servers. I actually only use Discord to chat with my closer friends, play games, and only sometimes check out some of the channel updates, and of course self promoting. Well, usually the Discord servers are just too much for me to digest every single conversation in every server. So just to keep up what's going with everyone, it's a little bit tiring. I don't want to look back and see, oh, what did everyone say and what's everyone's opinions about this song, about this album. So yeah, I completely blame myself for not really following inside the Discord server, which I'm not going to assume that drama happens in the Discord server. It could be personal, internal as well, but most of the things that those of the information can be get from is from the Discord server. So yeah. Moreover, I'm currently in my roughest semester yet, and I really have no time to check my Discord every day. Okay, so that is why I'm so in the dark and what is happening. In my opinion, drama is unavoidable, and I know that not everyone can just shrug off from disrespectful or hateful comments. It's just that I feel that it is not necessary to take it so seriously. Like I'm sorry, but I don't fully understand what they said. Although sometimes when I see some kind of comment that just disrespects you, I sometimes just ignore it so that, that they won't feel like those that made those hateful comments won't feel any. They don't achieve anything if you just ignore them. This is how I feel. So okay, so I'm not trying to lecture you about how to deal with hateful comments and such. It's just something that I'm really in the dark in, and I'm not sure how impactful can a comment be hateful. So again, I'm not trying to draw conclusions. I'm just giving some of my thoughts about the drama. Okay, so one last thing that I actually want to talk a bit, just a little bit, and that is about people having different opinions and having conflict because of that. You can refer a lot to Aaron Desizer's infamous dogmatism and score rating rants about this. In my opinion, it is definitely okay for people to have different opinions about songs, and it is definitely okay for people to comment things like, "Oh, you have the wrong number one," or "Thank you for having correct opinion of this. Why is this song not in the top 10?" I think it's completely fine. Give your own rankings. I'm very happy to see them. I'm very happy to just see all the comments like ranking from 30 to 1. Give your own thoughts on each song and why you think that that song should be higher, should be lower. I love that. I love reading these kind of comments, and it's completely fine for me. At least for me, of course. Shit all you want about a song. I only get a bit more irritated when a certain comment is hateful and directed towards the artist or towards me. But I won't get too serious about it. Okay, so I'm open for all kinds of arguments, but I don't want to get into too much of the drama. And I just want to continue sharing my opinions with the community. And yeah, that is all I had to talk about for JLunarmy Talks #1. And I'm actually really happy that I decided to make this video so that I can actually interact with you guys, and also um, giving some of my thoughts on being a ranking channel when everyone is leaving, everyone is just breaking up, all such. Feel free to leave any questions in the comments. I will reply to them. I will answer them as long as they are reasonable. Okay, so the October Monstercat ranking video will be up on hopefully Wednesday, and thank you guys for spending a few minutes with me here. So goodbye.